Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to click on this video. I welcome you. I hope all of you are doing really great. This is for the sign of Aries. Aries, I hope you're living your best life, and today you woke up feeling good, and I know all of you are looking good. So if you wanted to, Aries, you could like and subscribe for an energetic exchange between the two of us. So I do have an angel message for you guys. It might resonate and it might not. I'm just going to give you the message. It says, your false twin flame is someone who avoids feelings. They avoid having to make the hard decisions. They avoid making people real promises, and they think with their head, not with their heart. Here you came and you rock their world. You are very special, one of a kind. They were walking around always feeling empty because they never truly gave of themselves or had a meaningful connection. You changed all of that. You made them feel you were like a tidal wave of desire and emotions, and they were washed away by your ways. You have a way about you, and only you could have reached them like this. The point is, they love you, and they have never felt this way. It's all too much for them to handle. You walked into their life and changed them forever, and they aren't coping well with the after effects. The avoidant is now being avoided by you, and they can't handle it. Karma can really come to bite you. This is their problem, not yours. They love you, but their love is not on your level. Your level is out of their reach. I did write you guys a poem. I wrote, Aries, don't forget this. You are all lit like a candlestick. You all bring the heat, and your edge and your style can't be beat. So stand tall, stand knowing you are above and beyond. Your reach is infinite, and your appeal is the real deal. Things change, but you are timeless and will never, ever go out of style. All right, let's go ahead and find out what's going on with the person on your mind, shall we? Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind, please? We have the Three of Swords. So this person's not doing well. They're upset, they're suffering, they're depressed, they're heartbroken. This could be a third-party situation, but it doesn't have to be. We have the Three of Wands. So this person could be heartbroken, but they're waiting for something to happen. They're hoping things will improve, that their life will take a turn for the better. So they're trying to remain, they're kind of working through the heartbreak. They're expanding their outlook. We have a Nine of Cups. So this person could be waiting to get what they want. They're being patient with their wants or their wishes. They could know that something's in the works for them. We've got the Knight of Swords. So this person wants to communicate with you. They want to possibly defend themselves and explain themselves. There could be determined now to succeed. So maybe this person's going to come out and they're going to surprise you with communication. They're going to reach out. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. The Emperor. So maybe you're dealing with a fellow Aries. So something about this person is possibly, maybe they try to control this situation in some type of way, and it all blew up in their face, and now they're heartbroken by the outcome. Maybe they thought they had more authority over this situation than they did. Clarify the Three of Wands. They regret making you wait around for them. So they do, okay. So something about this person is kind of domineering in some type of way. And it could have been they went on a power trip when it came to this connection. And one of their tactics was to put you on the back burner, to possibly make you second guess yourself in some type of way. And they regret making you feel possibly like other things were more important. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Maybe this person thought they had more time than they did in this connection. This person wants to move forward. So they're looking ahead. They regret possibly not taking action when they had the chance and not possibly standing in their power. They could have let something else come in between you two. Clarify the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Huh. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords then. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. They're thinking. Okay, this person is thinking about what they need to say to you and how they need to explain themselves, but they're also thinking about what they said to you. And possibly they said something on the fly, or they did something impulsive without thinking, and it's cost them. They're thinking about their actions in the past is what I'm getting, and how they thought they were they were moving in the right direction. But I feel like because of something they said, you don't trust this person, possibly, or they feel like you don't trust them. There could be a lot of tension between the two of you. Something's kind of off here. You could have broken up with this person. Maybe they're thinking about what they said that caused this connection to be severed. And they regret severing this connection is what I'm getting. Clarify the Emperor, please. They definitely do. They're grieving the loss of you with the Three of Swords and then the Five of Cups. So maybe they're thinking that possibly they can't get your trust back. The Emperor. Okay. So this person has deep wounds, and whether you know it or not, this situation between you two hurt them. They're feeling the loss of you. They're feeling defeated by possibly maybe this person was trying to protect themselves, and they played themselves out of this connection by keeping you, trying to keep some type of structure in their life. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Hierophant? Tell me about the Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. This person regrets not making you some type of love offer, is what I'm getting. And they regret not trusting themselves. They regret possibly believing in something that wasn't true. They could have had some type of false narrative about you or this situation. They could regret feeling like they had to please other people or live up to someone else's expectations. They could regret some type of responsibility or commitment they have that they invested in because they've been betrayed in some type of commitment. Or they feel like if they did invest in a commitment, they have been betrayed in that commitment, and possibly by other people as well. And whatever they once believed in, they feel like that their belief system was all wrong. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Okay, this person has some type of good news they want to share with you. They have something what's the Page of Wands? What's this person? Oh. Okay, at one time this person, okay, whatever this person moved forward with in their life, they regret whatever they moved toward. So your person took some action in the past, thinking that they were on the right track. They moved forward and they possibly could have moved in with someone. That's a scenario here. And they thought that this was a great idea. Whatever they did, they thought it was what they wanted. But actually, it's led to nothing of value. So, at one time, they were inspired. At one time, they felt that anything was possible with the Page of Wands. But now they're feeling like they didn't plan out their life. They didn't plan this whole thing through. They thought they knew, but they had no idea. This person has lost their direction. And they feel like actually they missed out on their golden opportunity, and that was you. And all they had to do was tell you how they felt. But I feel like this person never revealed to you how they truly felt. And possibly you feel betrayed by them, or you've experienced a painful ending in this connection. Both of you could be feeling the loss of the other person. So maybe they thought they had it all figured out, and they knew more than they knew. But I feel like this person thought they knew, and they thought that they were taking charge of their life, and they were moving in a direction that was going to pay off for them. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse, though. I feel like they moved toward a connection that was not right for them. Okay, yeah. So I feel like this person is with somebody, possibly else, and this connection is a dud. And they've realized this. They've analyzed this situation with someone else, possibly. And there's some type of imbalance, and these two aren't communicating well. Okay, and they see if they're with someone else, they realize that these two don't want the same things, and this isn't their true soulmate. This person's not truly the person that fulfills them and makes them feel like anything is possible. Information has come to this person, and they don't, if they're with someone else, they do not trust this person. These people possibly are not even speaking to each other. And when they do speak to each other, it's very harshly. It's with a lot of anger. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. They could be thinking about how they were mean to you. The Page of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups. The Devil. The Devil. What's the Devil? Okay. This person had, okay. I feel like a lot of you just don't trust this situation or this person anymore. And it's their own fault. They did something, the way they behaved was not right. They didn't show up in this connection in the right way. They tried to control this situation between you two. They possibly played some type of waiting game with you. They moved forward thinking that they knew what they wanted and that you possibly would wait around for them. But actually, whatever they invested in was the wrong thing. They made the wrong moves in their life. They've figured that out now with the Page of Pentacles. Now they want to possibly reach out to you and apologize, is what I'm getting. Because this person feels like they did the wrong thing. They're seeing your value. They're seeing your worth. They're actually finally seeing what was right in front of them. They've analyzed your connection. So I feel like this person has reread your messages. Your messages, the messages between you two are very significant. You inspire this person, so maybe you have a way with words. Okay, they want to apologize, but whatever this person is going to offer you, it's not genuine. It's not authentic. It's not something you can rely upon with the Devil. Okay, because I've got the Seven of Swords clarifying the Devil. So this person wants to make you some type of counterfeit offer, and they think that they possibly can get away with it. And they're strategizing how to possibly offer you something that's going to appeal to you and possibly in a way that you will fall for their tactics. I don't know, this person is analyzing you and trying to figure you out is what I'm getting. So I feel like they're keeping a close eye on you. This person, whatever possibility they thought they had, whatever they ran to, nothing has paid off for them. Okay, tell me more about the Devil. They lied to you for sure. Clarify the Devil more. Tell me more about this Devil. They're going to offer you something, but it's going to be it's going to be not an offer that's typical, possibly. Maybe it's going to be an offer that's, I don't know. Let me clarify the Devil more. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. So maybe possibly what they're going to try to do is confuse you and overload you with information in a way that possibly you get so in your head that you will, something about this person, okay, they're going to lay it on really thick. Their apology and their reasons and their explanation is going to be one that's going to try to, they're going to try to persuade you to hear them out and to forgive them. And possibly they're going to overwhelm you so much with information that you're not going to see that this person is trying to get away with something, that they're deceiving you on some level. They're not being fully transparent. They don't have your best interest at heart. This person is not going to offer you something that is going to be dependable in the long run. But they think that if they are able to possibly appeal to the chemistry between you two, that you will be blinded to reality, that they can work their magic on you in some type of way. Clarify the Ten of Swords. So this person is working through some type of betrayal, whether that be with you or someone else. They could have been betrayed by more than one person in their life. But they're trying to possibly heal it, work through their feelings, work through their wounds, try to move on from some type of defeat. Clarify the Knight of Cups. This person is going to make you an offer, okay? And you're going to have a choice here, because this person is going to tell you that they have feelings for you and that they feel like this connection is very significant. There's a lot of passion here, and they want some type of partnership with you. So whatever that means to them is what they're going to tell you. They could be a Gemini. So they're going to tell you that they can meet your expectations, that you two are aligned in what you want, but that is not actually the case. This person, I feel like, can't give you what you want in the long run. With the Devil card and the Seven of Swords, you just can't trust this person's intentions. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person feels like they missed their chance with you because they never told you how they felt, or they never made you a love offer. And they abandoned you, okay? And they walked away from their feelings, is what I'm getting. Because there were feelings here. But this person possibly didn't trust their feelings. Something about finances could have came in between you two. Something along those lines. They walked away from this love. And it had to do, they walked away because possibly they thought that something was green, the grass was greener elsewhere. And it all had to do with their shadow side. It all had to do with them thinking that something else possibly was better. So maybe they thought they got a better offer elsewhere. But whatever new beginning they had, it was a deceptive one. So if this person abandoned you for something else, then they were tricked. It was a counterfeit beginning in love. So your person had some type, possibly they had a new beginning in love, but that was not, something about that connection is false. It's somebody tricked them into a new beginning in love. And they had bad intentions towards your person. So I feel like your person didn't see what was right there when they had the chance, but that's their fault. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is working now on trying to trust themselves, and They could be working through some type of secret, okay? Because I've got the Ten of Swords. So maybe they're working through getting down to the bottom of some type of situation. Possibly you were a secret the whole time. This love was a secret connection. Maybe that's one of the reasons why this person walked away from you, because you were a secret the whole time. Clarify the Lovers. They could be a Gemini, a Cancer, a Pisces. We've got the Sun in reverse. So when it comes to this person's choices in love and the fact that they didn't follow their heart and they never expressed to you how they truly felt, they're feeling very down. They're feeling very depressed. This person's in a dark place. If they're in another connection, that connection is terrible and they're very unhappy with the person they're currently with. They're in a negative headspace. Because this person is lying to them. Whatever connection they're in, it was based on lies. So this person could have promised them things. Well, they haven't delivered anything. They haven't lived up to your person's expectations. They never followed through with what they promised them, and things are not it's not paradise in their life. If they're with somebody else, this connection is very unbalanced, and these two they don't trust each other. There's no trust in their connection. Clarify the High Priestess. So your person could have trust issues. Okay. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. Okay, this person kept secrets from you is what I'm getting. It has to do with something in their past. They didn't reveal to you something about their past. And possibly it could even be their childhood. They could have a childhood secret that they carry around, but also something that they withheld about some type of decision they made in the past they didn't tell you about, or something that happened to them in the past. All right, and it had to do with their pride or some type of insecurity that comes from their childhood. This person does have pride issues, and that's why they made you possibly wait around for them, thinking that you would, because they're just so worth it. They thought they had you right where they wanted you in some type of way, and that they could do whatever they please and they could treat you however they wanted to, and you would just tolerate it. But I feel like you didn't tolerate it. You didn't tolerate the way they were treating you. And I feel like there's a lot of insecurities with this person. Clarify, they could even be in bad health. And that was something they didn't tell you, is their health is really bad. Clarify Strength in reverse. They could have some type of secret illness that they never revealed to you. The Four of Cups. I feel like this person's ego is getting in the way of possibly them reaching out to you, but they're unhappy with the fact that they're doubting themselves. This person doesn't like to doubt themselves. They don't like to feel insecure, but something about this person's past has them very unhappy, and they feel very weak, and there's a lot of burdens this person is carrying around because of their choices. Yeah, there's something very dark about this person's childhood, is what I'm getting. Their past still haunts them, is what I'm seeing. And they could be disconnected from themselves in some type of way because of their childhood. They have they have some type of inner child wound that they carry around. And so this could cause this person to be very detached emotionally and apathetic. And that's one thing. And it has to do with some type of childhood secret, is what I'm getting. So this person possibly has a pattern of secrets because in their childhood there was a secret that they had to carry around. So maybe secrets are kind of bring this person comfort because they've always had a secret, is what I'm getting. There's some type of abuse this person endured. Somebody took away this person's... Somebody made this person feel like they were nothing in their childhood. Somebody made this person feel like they would never amount to anything in their childhood. They were put down in their childhood. They were made to feel like they didn't matter, is what I'm getting. And that's why this person feels disconnected in some type of way. So I feel like they're disconnected from their inner child. They're disconnected from people around them because of how they were treated. So when it comes to love, this person has a negative outlook because they weren't shown true love in their childhood. They didn't have that. They didn't have parents that truly showed them genuine love, is what I'm getting. Clarify the sun in reverse. This person is very unhappy because they never made you some type of, they never made you an offer. Okay, and it's all their fault. They could have offered you something. They could have offered you some type of commitment or some type of promise or made some type of move toward giving you something that you could count on, something you could rely on, but they never did. And it all has to do with their pride. So their pride stopped them possibly from giving you anything that you could hold on to. This person never gave you something that you could actually depend upon. Clarify the Ace of Cups. They were very deceptive with their feelings as well. This person likes to hide feelings. Clarify the Ace, the World. So this cycle closed between you two. Or they closed out the cycle. The cycle has closed. So maybe this was a newer connection. All right. And possibly you or them closed out this cycle. And this person is very unhappy that this cycle closed between the two of you. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. This person lied to you about how much they want you. Okay. And this person possibly lied about other situations. what was going on when it comes to their passionate endeavors. This person could have been tricking you about, there could have been, I feel like there might have been someone else that this person was hiding from you. And also I feel like this person never told you how much desire and passion they had for you. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Okay, I've got the 8 of Pentacles. So if this person had a fresh new beginning with someone else, a passionate new beginning with someone else, they're very frustrated in that connection. And they're also very frustrated that they never told you how much they wanted to be with you. That they held off, that they didn't show you how much they actually wanted this connection. Because this person did want this connection. Maybe they thought things were moving too quickly for them. Something along those lines. Clarify the 8 of Wands. I feel like you guys are going to get a passionate new beginning in love with someone else because you closed out this cycle. So if this cycle, if you had a negative connection with somebody, because this feels very negative right here, you're going to get new. I've got 2 aces surrounding the world. So I feel like a lot of you, if you walked away from someone or they walked away from you, you're going to get new love. Now this person could come back and try to screw up some type of new connection with you. Try to screw up, a new connection. Do not let this person get in the way. Do not let this person do that to you. Okay? Is what I'm getting, because this person is not coming from a genuine place, is what I'm picking up on. Clarify the World. But when they come back into your life, they're going to act like they have everything together. They're going to act like they know what they want and their life is going well, but their life is not going well. Clarify the World, please. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so well done, Aries. If you closed out this cycle and you're protecting yourself from this person, okay, that was what you should have done. You got rid of something toxic. You got rid of something negative. You walked away from the devil. You turned your back on something karmic, something that was going to be destructive, something that was going to keep you low and negative, something that was not... This person was trying to get away with things when it comes to this relationship, and they thought they could. And it was all having to do with their pride. So this person has some type of ego problem is what I'm getting. But I feel like a lot of you just spoke your piece and you placed boundaries with this person because you know what you want now. And what you want is something new, something reliable. And you were very unhappy with what this person was offering you because this person was hiding things from you. They were holding back. And you were very frustrated with the way this person communicated with you in general. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person never offered you something, and it's because of their greed. It's because something about this person was them being stubborn, them being unwilling to possibly meet you halfway. This person was unwilling, and it all had to do possibly with they let other things get in the way of this connection. Be that I feel like it was a lot of things. It was their thinking. It was possibly another person came in between you two, other people. This person could have let their belief system get in the way, and they let possibly vices come in between you two. So this person, I feel like they didn't, okay, they had something valuable. They had you were a blessing, you were a gift, but they missed their chance with you. They invested in something else, thinking that would really, they were dreaming, they were in some type of dream world. But actually, whatever possibility they fell for, okay, was all just the devil. So the devil made them offer, is what I'm getting. They took the devil's offer. So I feel like they're dealing with something very destructive currently, and they are not prospering. The King of Pentacles in reverse is not a prosperous king. They're very materialistic, but their things aren't going well in their financial life. Clarify the Four of Cups in the Four of Cups, please. This person is unhappy, but they want to move forward. Okay, what's this person want to clarify? They could be a Cancer. Clarify the Chariot. They want to move into the unknown, the unfamiliar. Okay. What? Clarify the Moon. Okay. So this person is going to roll the dice when it comes to this connection between you two, is what I'm seeing. They're going to roll the dice, and they're going to try to balance out this connection with you. And they're going to act like they're going to be patient with you, and they're going to tell you that they're going to give you time to work through things, and they're going to try to smooth out your fears and your worries. So this person is ready to make things work with you now. They want to mend this connection. They could be a Sagittarius. Clarify Temperance. Okay, this person is worried that you're over them, that you've mended your broken heart, and that you've come to your senses, and you're at peace with the fact that this person is just not on your level. Okay, this person is thinking that you have intuitively figured this person out, and that you know that they hid things from you. You know that this person has issues. You know that they played games with you, and that you've worked through it, and you figured them out and this connection. Okay, what else is this person worried about? What's the Nine of Swords? They're worried that you're going to stand your ground. Okay, they're worried that they cannot get past your defenses. They're worried also that they stood their ground with you. They thought that this was some type of waiting game for some of you, and that they could wait you out. But actually, they're the ones that are stressing out about this whole situation. So maybe they're realizing that it's too late, that they waited around and they missed their chance, and that's that, and that you are not going to tolerate this type of behavior. And whatever control this person thought they had over you, they never had that control. And that's what's keeping them up. They thought that they had you all figured out. They possibly thought that they were in control the whole time, and that they knew what you would do next, but they did not know. So I feel like this person is having sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety about how this whole relationship unfolded between the two of you. Because you've got their number. You see them. You're very discerning. You're very perceptive. And this person's life is a train wreck at the moment is what I'm getting. Their finances are in a bad place. Okay? And it has something to do with their shadow energy. They're surrounded by something very karmic and deceptive. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, when it comes to this person's long-term success, okay, they're experiencing some type of financial setback. Okay, and it has to do with possibly their commitments, their family. Whatever's going on, this person is suffering financially. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. I've got the Five of Swords. So this person could be like in some type of commitment. Okay, and the commitment is not going well. Okay, these two people are not doing well financially. Well, this person's desires are not, I feel like this person's desires lie elsewhere. They're not with the person they're with. There's some type of conflict when it comes to what this person really wants and where they see their life going. They're fighting with somebody about the vision they have for their life and the road that they want to take. These people don't want the same things. These people, they're with somebody who they're disagreeing about a lot. Clarify the Five of Swords. We've got the Eight of Cups. This person wants to walk away from some type of, they want to walk away from some type of possibly abusive connection. Clarify the Eight of Cups. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they're holding back from doing so. So your person's in some type of toxic connection, but they're holding back from leaving them. Okay? Clarify the Four of Pentacles. They're not making a move. They could be trying to save money so they can walk away. We've got the Empress. Clarify the Empress. Justice. Okay, so this person wants to walk away from some type of abusive relationship, but they're not doing it yet. But also, you're not giving into this situation. A lot of you are very guarded. You're completely left the building when it comes to this situation. And Spirit is saying you're going to get your divine justice because you took back your power. And you're standing your ground when it comes to this person. And things are going to be balanced out for you. You could meet a Libra. Clarify justice. Okay, your justice will be, there's some type of transition or change that's going to happen to you. So I feel like you're going to move in a direction that is way better for you. A direction that's going to lead to you finding what truly makes you happy. Finding something, and your justice is moving on and releasing this whole situation. and being able to see the bigger picture. And you're going to get the last laugh because you're going to find your peace. You're going to find something fulfilling for you. And Spirit is moving you in that direction with justice. I think that's the reading. I think I went a little long here. Let's do a reading about what's in the future. And I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to pull all of the cards. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, see? And then I'll give you the reading. We have a Page of Cups. We have the Hangman. So upcoming, you could meet a Pisces, but doesn't have to be. We have Justice again. So you could meet a Libra. We have the Page of Swords, but reversed. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. We have the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Hangman, please. We have the Hermit. Clarify Justice. We have the Tower. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Cups. We have the Emperor. Clarify the Hermit. We have Death. Ooh. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Truth, the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Regret. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify Death. Walking away. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The World. Okay. A lot of you are going to realize upcoming that you have a lot of possibilities. That there's new love in your energy. That you have more than one option. You're going to realize that. Okay, because you're going to gain some type of clarity when it comes to how amazing you are. You're going to see your worth. You're going to see your value. You're going to realize that possibly this person is unwilling to change, or this situation is just not on your level. The truth could be that this situation is just a bunch of mind games. So maybe some of you are going to realize that somebody is scatterbrained. They don't know what they're doing. They lack planning. They could be insulting and somebody who likes to talk a lot of trash. So you're going to see something for what it is. That somebody doesn't have a grip on their life. All right. And possibly you're going to see that this was someone trying to make you fall for some type of illusion. That this possibility was counterfeit. You're going to do, some of you could go through a dark period in your life. Or do a lot of reflection. Spend some time alone in the near future. And when you do, you're going to have a tower. Okay, because you're going to have some type of wake-up call when you go within. And this tower is going to involve a passionate new beginning. So after a time of possibly being alone and doing some soul searching, I feel like a lot of you are going to have a passionate new beginning, and this is going to create a tower. It's going to change your life. You're going to meet somebody new. Somebody that possibly, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be an Aries, but somebody's very unhappy with the fact that possibly you went within and you chose something different. So a lot of you possibly upcoming are going to choose something. You're not going to possibly take back somebody. They're going to apologize, but you're going to accept their apology, but I feel like a lot of you are not going to move forward with a connection with this person. No, because once you guys go within and you do some time alone and you surrender to the situation, you're going to have some type of death. All right? And the fact that possibly you're not going to take back somebody is going to give them an ego death. You could meet a Virgo or a Scorpio upcoming. I feel like a lot of you are just going to walk away. You're going to end something and you're going to walk away upcoming. Because you've changed. You're no longer who you once were. You could have, a lot of you are going to do some type of transformation upcoming. And when you transform, you're going to realize that whatever situation you've been giving to, and it could be work related, or it could be some type of friendship or some type of relationship, you're just going to walk away from it. All right? The Tower is, you're going to see something. Also, you're going to have a passionate new beginning, but also you're going to realize something. Okay? You're going to analyze the connection and you're going to realize the truth about it. And you're going to have some regrets about possibly not seeing it sooner. A lot of you, part of your Tower is also you're going to have 2 new beginnings upcoming. And it's going to be a passionate one, and it's going to be one where you walk with clarity and truth. You're going to have a breakthrough. A lot of you are closing out cycles upcoming because you're going to have the truth and you're going to know what you want. So a lot of you are going to know what you want, and you're going to have new opportunities upcoming for yourself. And there's some type of accomplishment that you're going to make. Possibly online, you could do some type of speaking, or maybe you're a true speaker. You are the true speaker. Okay, so when you speak in truth. And this person possibly regrets not telling you a truth. Or there's somebody that's upcoming going to regret that they didn't tell you how they felt, or they didn't tell you the truth, and that you are moving on without them, but that's their fault. And they're also going to be unhappy that things that you've changed and that possibly you walked away or they walked away. But I feel like a lot of you are going to move forward, and you're going to, a lot of new things are going to happen to you. This is big energy. So this could be something new, like a marriage, a birth. Some type of celebration is upcoming for you guys. This is attaining something amazing, and it's an achievement. So a lot of you are going to have some type of big achievement upcoming. It'll be different for each of you. All right, I think that's the reading. I did go ahead and pull your guys' energy. Okay, so I got this card of what could be blocking you, and it's flexibility. So maybe what could be blocking you is you just need to be a little bit more flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and even to yield. There is power in doing this as a choice rather than as a forfeit of your will. Even though there are times to stand strong, sometimes the greater valor is going around a situation rather than face it head on. By being adaptable, you can succeed, whereas someone who is more rigid may not. Okay, so maybe what could be blocking you is you just need to be a little bit more adaptable. The spirit of the willow says be flexible in your life, be willing to bend rather than break. Okay, if you are flexible to change, you will flourish in wondrous ways. All right, your healing card, I pulled this for your energy. It's transmutation is your healing card. And it says your life is changing, perhaps in ways that you didn't expect, but it is wildly wonderful. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or element into another. The phoenix is a legendary for this transmutation in fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. The spirit of the phoenix says, a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there, the best is yet to come. Okay, now your outcome, what you're manifesting currently, is courage. Number 3. All right, so the spirit of the aspen says, the energy of your inner spiritual warrior is ready to step forward to face any challenges or blockages in life. Be willing to accept help. Be fearless. So it brings a message of courage, protection, and community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in your life. So this is what you're manifesting. The ability to overcome. All right? And to face things head on. Combine your effort with like-minded individuals. You don't need to do it all alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. All right? I love that for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracles for you, even though I'm already over an hour. Maybe I'll pull the oracles and then just end it. Since I'm already over an hour, I don't want to go too long. Okay, I've got some for you. We have divine masculine. You will prevail. Like a moth to a flame. So someone's really drawn to you, Aries. Are you just saying what I want to hear? People are lusting after you. Okay, people want you, Aries. Let's talk about the fact that I love you. So someone wants to tell you that. I intentionally withheld my feelings for you. Okay, and we got that in the reading. That they were holding back. I need clarity. Where is this going? You are unstoppable. Okay, nothing's going to stop you, Aries. I'm low on energy. Yeah, strength in reverse is low on energy. I'm lacking what I'm seeing. So this could be someone new. You are simply the best. You are manifesting something new. Yes. I have scars on my heart. Stand in your convictions, Aries. Okay, so don't tolerate anything less than what you deserve. You are the most fascinating person I've ever met. Wow. I'm using sex magic to stay in your energy. Okay. Have you told your friends about me? I can see your changes. I'm watching you become someone amazing. This connection thrills me and scares me. I love third parties and dating websites. So that's not for all of you. Childish. You took the high road and will be blessed. If I didn't love you, this would be easy. I can't believe I feel like this. So maybe someone's shocked they fell for you. I know you could get anyone. So someone feels a little insecure. Will you be willing to make sacrifices? I'm afraid to start over. There is a depth to you, and I'm a surface level person. So maybe someone wanting to stay surface level. I'm just existing without you. I'm barely getting by. I can't let go. I have checked my phone for months now. So someone's been waiting on you to text them and you haven't, possibly. I walked away from you, my promised land. So you were the promised land and they walked away. I got what I had coming and now I'm miserable. Will you help me? This was all for your growth. You have divine backing. True love will never fail you. I feel very exposed by you. Could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Pisces. You gave me an ego death. Do you really practice what you preach? I think about you night and day. You are so kind and sweet. I've been arrested, so that might not apply to all of you. It doesn't apply to all of you. Just a few. Just take what resonates. All right, Aries, since I've gone over so much, I'll end it here. I don't want to talk too much. All right, have a great one. Thank you so much.